Golden State Warriors are coming off a crazy 123-105 comeback victory over the Portland Trail Blazers at Chase Center on Tuesday night. That puts the Warriors 2 games above 500 for the first time since February 6th. Jordan Poole scored a game-high 29 points, while Klay Thompson tossed in 23 and Dante DiVincenzo added 21 as the Warriors outscored the Blazers 75-40 in the second half. With the win and the Clippers loss, this Warriors team is now in 5th place in the Western Conference. The Warriors' goal now is to stay in the top 6 to avoid the play-in altogether. How's it going, everyone? It's Luca here, back with another video. In this one, I'm going to be talking about the Golden State Warriors and why they are an interesting team that you simply cannot forget about in the Western Conference. If you guys can do me a solid favor, drop a like on the video. It does help it a ton. And please subscribe to the channel for more Warriors and NBA content. And real quick, about 96% of you are watching my content but aren't subscribed, so if you can make sure you are subbed, that would be greatly appreciated. The third quarter in this game was bananas. Trailing 65-48 at the half, the Warriors picked up their defensive intensity and rolled to a 39-17 advantage to take an 87-82 lead into the fourth quarter. Golden State limited Portland to just 29.2% shooting while out-rebounding the Blazers 13-8 and forcing 5 turnovers, which led directly to 7 points. Klay Thompson, who scored 7 first-half points on just 1 of 10 shooting, recovered nicely with 12 points on 5 of 8 shooting to join Jordan Poole in leading the offense and electrifying the building. The vibes in the building were immaculate, just like old times. JP found himself offensively in this one. He scored 12 points in 9 minutes, including 8 consecutive points in the middle of the quarter to trim the deficit from 11 to 4. This is the JP the Warriors need, certainly in the absence of Stephen Curry. But even with Curry returning soon, they need Jordan Poole to be that constant offensive threat. And speaking of Stephen Curry, the Golden State Warriors have been playing without their best player since February 4th when he hurt his leg against the Dallas Mavericks. However, they can expect to get him back soon. This is per Woj. ESPN sources, there's optimism. Golden State Stephen Curry will return sometime on next week's 3-game road trip, which begins Sunday versus the Lakers. Warriors play Thunder on Tuesday and Grizzlies on Thursday. Curry has been out since suffering injury on February 4th, close quote. Getting Stephen Curry back into the lineup sometime in the near future is enormous news for the Warriors and scary for the rest of the league. But what's so important is that the Warriors have been able to survive without their best player and even Andrew Wiggins, who hasn't played since February 13th. Over the last 10 games, the Warriors have gone 6-4, and they are in the middle of a 3-game winning streak. At home, the Warriors are sensational, 25-7, but on the road, they are still a horrendous 7-23, which they hope to jumpstart with Curry's return. And of course, this team has to work on playing complete games. They can't rely on having to come back as they recently have. But remember, Stephen Curry is in the middle of an outstanding season. He's been averaging 29.4 points, 6.3 rebounds, and 6.4 assists per game. And he is also shooting it at a tremendous 49.5% from the field and 42.7% from three-point range. So this Warriors team is about to hit another level with Curry's return. Don't look now, but the Warriors suddenly look pretty damn good. Now, before we continue on with the content in this video, I do want to say that today's video sponsor is DraftKings. The association has reached its halfway point. I'm teaming up with DraftKings to give all new customers a winning offer. All new customers have to do is sign up for DraftKings using my promo code LUCA, put at least $5 on a pre-game money line for any basketball game, and you'll receive an additional $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Yup, that's right. New customers bet just $5 on a pregame money line for any basketball game, and you'll get $150 in bonus bets deposited in your account if your bet wins. Wondering what you could use $150 in bonus bets on? Try out same game parlays, where you can combine multiple bets from one game, like which player will score first and which team will be winning at halftime, for even bigger winnings. If mobile sports betting is not available yet in your state, Don't worry, you can still get in on the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use promo code LUCA, bet $5 on any pregame moneyline for any basketball game, and get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. That's promo code LUCA only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Now, this quote by Klay Thompson perfectly sums up exactly how I feel about this Warriors team going down the stretch. He said this, and I promise you this, when we're healthy, no one wants to see us in the postseason. I promise you that, close quote. 4 rings back up that kind of talk at any time. But given the past week or so, you can tell that the confidence is right there where it needs to be for this Warriors squad. The Warriors have won, like I said, 3 straight games, which is actually tied for their second longest winning streak of the season. And more importantly, the team's energy just seems to be different. Things were so bleak so recently, and now the Warriors, they are riding some good momentum. Now, the Warriors, they haven't beaten the best of teams during this win streak, but they're still able to take care of business, which is what solid teams do. The Warriors are feeling good right now, and Klay Thompson, he personally has flipped the script on people thinking he's washed to now showing why he's still a bona fide star on this team. Even when Thompson doesn't have the best of games as he did against the Blazers, where he did turn the ball over 6 times and went just 8 for 21 from the field, he still produced 23 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. And the Warriors are going to need Klay Thompson in the postseason, co-starring with Stephen Curry if they want a chance in the postseason field. Draymond Green, let's not forget about him. He returned after missing 2 games with a knee injury, and he put up a vintage Draymond Green stat line of 12 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 blocks, and 2 steals. Kevon Looney is doing his thing. He's still dominating the paint. Dante DiVincenzo is proving to be one of the team's best ever signings. Ty Jerome, he put up 6 assists in just 16 minutes of action. And how about Jonathan Kuminga? He had a standout highlight on Tuesday, which Stephen Curry later tweeted about. Klay Thompson is right. When healthy, there aren't any teams scarier than the Warriors on paper. And if they continue to look like this, with Stephen Curry, Andrew Wiggins, and Gary Payton II all coming back, then the Warriors will have a chance to defend their crown. And what's crazy is that the Warriors, despite all of the ups and downs they have faced this season, they are now only a game out of home court advantage in the first round of a playoff series. That is remarkable. No one wants to see a healthy Warriors team come playoff time. It is as simple as that. And let me remind all of you about this stat. The Warriors have never lost the playoff series where Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, and Draymond Green started every game in that series. So there is a big reason why Klay Thompson feels so confident about the Warriors' chances if their big 3 remains healthy. The Warriors have the NBA nervous because they're coming. They are getting into form at just the right time, and while everyone is talking about the Nuggets, the Suns with KD, the Clippers, the New Look Lakers, etc., you can't write off this Warriors team, and you simply cannot forget about them, or else they're going to make you pay when it matters the most. Do you think the Warriors are a dangerous team in the Western Conference? How far do you see this team going if they can remain healthy? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Again, guys, drop a like on this video for more dubs and NBA content, and be sure to subscribe on your way out for all NBA content on this channel. As always, thank you so much for watching. This is Luca signing off, and I'll catch you all again in the next video.